Hey you guys, how you doing? This is Trajan, and it is August 15th, 2018. It's time for my poll list. We have, I think, 5 or 6 DC and only one Marvel, but I think the Marvel one's actually going to be a big one. Let's just go jump right into it. Batman number 53. Since the wedding, Batman has been pretty good. I kind of like this jury storyline. This one's going to have the infamous Batman no longer believes in God page, which I think fits the character, so I don't find it like too big of a deal. And it's kind of obvious that that's what it is. The whole point about Batman is that he thinks he can only rely on himself since fate, God, whatever you want to call it, has taken his parents away from him. The one thing that he loved the most was taken away from him by this either God or fate or whatever you want to call it. So he relies only on himself, and that for that reason I think that's why the Bat family is most of the time a bad idea. But I think it's been pretty good, and I don't see it. I don't see issue 53 ending that. The only issue that I have with Tom King is that this is a very slow burn, and I don't think that by issue 100 it's going to pay off. But maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. So we continue. Next is Green Lanterns. Green Lanterns has been quite good. It's written by Dan Jurgens. It's fine. I like it a lot. I'm still rolling with it. This issue has the horrible cover, which I've stated on Twitter I thought was a stylistic look. They want to take a more creative aspect with it, which I appreciate because I think that we should be rewarding creativity. In this case, it just failed. The variant cover is much nicer, and I recommend that for anyone who picked this up. So then Justice League number 6. I think I'm fully on Team Avengers right now. I think Avengers is a better book than Justice League. We'll check this one out. The villains issues are apparently going to be interspersed. That was issue 5. They're going to be interspersed throughout the Justice League. So this begins the next kind of formation, but we'll see how this is. So I have a conspiracy theory, and it's the fact that Brian Michael Bendis really he came to DC. He got creative control of Superman, and as part of it, he wanted to write the book that he wanted to make. And I think that Pearl, issue number 1, is actually the book that Brian Michael Bendis wanted to have written. I think this is the book that he's wanted to write for quite some time. So that's why I picked it up. Also, because if it sucks, I want to make fun of it. So I have no faith in this whatsoever. Next, Damage. I love Damage. Damage is great. It's just dumb fun. It really is. It's a quick book to read. You can give it to anybody. Anybody can just pick it up and enjoy it. This is basically Damage's adventures throughout the DC universe. He's meeting different people, meeting different heroes, just having like mini encounters with them. Most story arcs are 1 to 2 issues. It's great. I'm really enjoying this. So, the new Challengers is good. I got it. I've read issues 1 and 2. Issue 1 was I didn't like issue 1, but I didn't like it because there was just so much exposition trying to explain everything. This reminds me a lot of kind of like a SEAL Team 6 kind of. It does remind me of the Nam a little bit because you basically have a squad and anyway, I like it. The big thing about the New Age of Heroes books is that I wouldn't go out of my way to read it. I'll say that. But the big thing about the New Age of Heroes books is that none of them are bad. They're all good. I still have to check out the Unexpected, but they're for the most part they're all really good. So it's fine. So this is the Marvel book that I'm looking forward to the most, and the big reason I'm looking forward to it is Ed Brisson. Ed Brisson is writing it. This is allegedly the next X-Men epic. I see Iceman there, which kind of worries me, but Ed Brisson wrote Iron Fist, and it's one of what I think is the best Iron Fist runs, honestly. Because I feel like Ed Brisson actually understands the character of Iron Fist. I feel like he actually does his research. He had a lot of these really super deep lore references, because while I was reading his Iron Fist run, I was also reading original Iron Fist on Marvel Universe. I'm sorry, on Marvel Unlimited, because Marvel Unlimited has, I think, almost every Iron Fist comic made. And Ed Brisson got into that deep lore. I'm not even joking. He had these references that would go right over your head unless you knew what he was talking about. So it's obvious that he did his research. Not like Nick Spencer, who writes Amazing Spider-Man and claims to have done his research and then doesn't write it at all like his Spider-Man. So I'm looking forward to this. It's supposed to be a big event. Ed Brisson has not been on anything since Iron Fist, so I'm really hoping that this works out. And hopefully he's been putting his time into this. I can see him definitely doing a ton of research for this. So Let me know what you guys think. The cover is beautiful also. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what book do you think is going to be the worst, and why is it Pearl? And what book do you think is going to be the best? I can actually see it being Justice League. I can see Justice League definitely being the worst. And I really hope that Extermination is the best. I can see Damage just de facto being the best, though. Anyway, this is Trajan. You can follow me at Trajan Channel on Twitter, where I do like kind of like mini reviews, and I post a lot. I actually post way more than I should. I will catch you guys later. Please don't let me down, Ed.